When you're adding and subtracting terms, they have to be like terms for you to put them together. So for example, 5x and 7x are like terms. So when we add them together, we keep the label of the x and we add the numbers. Another example, if I had 5x plus 7x squared minus 2x. So here, my like terms would be these two pieces, and this one would be individual. So I have 7x squared, and then I put the like terms together, and I get 3x. So we're going to think about that with radicals. So this first example, I'll give you a second to write it down. Notice, this label is exactly the same as this label, and they have the same root. That means I can add and subtract the numbers in the front. 3 minus 7 is -4, and I keep the label of the square root of 11pq. And there's my final answer. Please do not get this confused with multiplication. Multiplication, we change the outside and the inside. Addition and subtraction, we only change the outside. Let's go one more example. If I look at these as they stand right here, is that and that exactly the same? And the answer is no. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to break down both, and if they are the same at that point, I can add them together. If they're not, then I have to leave it as it stands, but in simplified form. I'm going to start by breaking down 98. So I'm going to do upside down division. 2 goes into that 49 times. I'm hoping that this is a light bulb. The square root of 49 is 7, and you're so used to taking that out, so let's just go ahead and put that on the outside. And the only thing left over is that 2. Now, if I think about what else is in here, I have 1, 2, 3 x's and a y. I can pull out a pair of x's, and left over I have an x and a y. I've now simplified that to 7x radical 2xy. Let's do the same thing. 32. If I do division and I take 32 and divide it by 2, I get 16. Again, hopefully a light bulb goes off. What's the square root of 16, which is 4? So I have a 3 times, I can take out a 4, and I also have an x. Left over, the only thing left over right here is this 2 and an x and a y. So one last step here, 3 times 4 is 12x radical 2xy, plus let's bring down the 7x square root radical 2xy. Now my question is this and this the same? Since the answer is yes, I can add these together. So I'm going to take the front pieces. 7x plus 12x is 19x, and left over with the square root of 2xy. What I'd like to say about this is some of these might take a little bit of time. Take your time. You'll make less mistakes the more you can write out.